Good morning, Miss Galaxy.
Good morning, small kitty from Earth.
Okay, wait a second. Hello, viewers. This is Hez. Our guest here today is Miss Galaxy, this cosmic ladycat, which I cannot pinpoint where exactly she's from. I was told by my spirit team that in the human tongue she can be called a star being, a light being collective, or a galactic mystic. But who is she exactly? I don't know. I'm sorry since I'm the messenger here, but I have to be honest when certain information is blocked. Thank you for your understanding, and let's proceed.
I see you already have something in your mind space that you want to talk about today. Let me see. What is it? Path of humanity? Interesting. Go ahead and talk about your thought.
You read all of that? Well, it has to do with a social phenomenon called woke. According to our Wikipedia, it's a term that refers to a broader awareness of social inequalities like racial injustice, sexism, and the denial of LGBT rights. Sounds pretty cool, right? And honestly, many of the ideas being promoted under the woke movement are, in my opinion, quite necessary. However, it's starting to get out of hand because some people are becoming overly extreme in pushing their views onto the general public. I think the idea itself is worth promoting, however people's approaches are wrong. It's a bit hard to describe, I think the resolution of social injustice will be achieved, and I firmly believe that's the future of mankind. But you look at the world now, all I see is a bunch of humans that blind themselves to the bigger picture of humanity's development.
Not wrong, not wrong. And you are indeed correct about the future path of mankind. The resolution of all, well, nearly all injustice will be resolved by your people in future years. Come stand on the cosmic plane with me, little kitty. See, part of the major issue of this is that your so-called social and political forces are manipulating this promotion of liberty. So it means you are correct. The ways of promoting the ideas need to be modified from a more authentic and genuine intention. Also, from a higher perspective of your world, it is not yet for the full version of this liberty to be born. Pretty soon, but not yet, okay? So, the timing is also wrong. No matter how much some of your kids yell and shout with their extreme emotions, the immature fetus will not come out of the mother's body since it's not ready. However, since this ideation already exists on your Earth plane, this is an indication that your world has already made its decision of this possible future path to develop.
Could you elaborate on the timing issue?
The issue is that most people in your world aren't consciously choosing between light and darkness. Instead, most people rely on a vague feeling or intuition shaped by their social environment and don't truly understand the nature of life or the universe. So that means they are not truly ready to fully embrace this liberty yet. Of course, having a completely correct and objective understanding of everything is difficult. Even beings like us are still trying to figure out what the universe truly wants to do.
This sounds kind of worrisome for sure. On the other hand, my spiritual community is talking a lot about the concept of New Earth. We are achieving that New Earth once this chaotic era ends, aren't we? Well, it sounds a lot like the Kali Yuga, to be honest.
Indeed, looking down from a high vantage point, the Earth's chaotic period is about to end. Humans nowadays don't even know who they are or where they come from, let alone the fact that a small group of humans has deceived the general public into not understanding anything about interstellar matters. So it's somewhat understandable why they've been constantly fighting amongst themselves on Earth. They are unconsciously trapped on this planet by their own kin. Look, your Earth is shining a light of color chartreuse right now. It's beautiful. She already has one step in the fourth density. Humans will follow her, slowly and steadily.
Wait, so Mama Earth already has her green ray now. What about us? Still yellow ray?
Pretty much. Well, no rush, little kitty. Comparison is meaningless here. Just let things happen, little friend. What is meant to happen will happen. You people as a social collective are in the process of choosing your future. Do you want to know something deeper regarding this process?
Oh, yeah, of course. Please enlighten me on this subject.
So, little friend, the opposite of love and light is not simply just evil and darkness. To be more specific, from the perspective of energy development, the true opposite energy state of love, light, and evil darkness is chaos. Because the frequency of love and light needs to be actively chosen, even if this choice is very intuitive and feels like you did it without thinking. It is still a serious choice. The same principle applies to evil and darkness. It has to be actively chosen out of the orderless chaos energy field. Once you make your choice, the energy will take shape and begin to flow in the direction that aligns with your desired momentum. However, the ones who choose love and light will have more order and protection than the negative or evil friends out there, since the energy of evil and darkness actually heavily overlaps with the realm of chaos. Also, the more higher frequency you are, the more high-frequency friends you will encounter. So the bigger the light, the more protection you may provide and receive from each other. On the other hand, in terms of energy, a more terrifying situation on your planet is that humans do not really choose the tendency of energy, but blindly follow the crowd. The problem with following the crowd is that you can easily be led by people who already chose darkness, or people who are also deeply trapped in chaos. That is, they do not know what they are doing either. One of the major reasons that wokeism looks wrong to you is that some humans have not grown to the point where they can actively choose the light or the darkness with their true awareness of the world. A small trivia. I believe you are seeing more and more accidents, along with more random and confusing deaths of your people. Oh, this person has never done any true evil. Why are they passed at such a young age? This is because when a group is surrounded by chaotic energy, many things will result in a random and unpredictable way.
Whoa, people better do good.
Human beings are on their way to completing their foundation of spirituality and morality. The school of Earth for a single human being is only about 100 years in duration, which is very short. If we calculate it in an ideal way, let's say 120 years in duration. This is the approximate ideal average lifespan of the human body when it was originally coded. That is still not long. This third density school of Earth is short and difficult. Therefore, in order to accomplish their soul growth, many souls will compress a lot of emotional ups and downs into their growth experience events in this short human life experience. Very short may refer to a few days, a few weeks, a few months, 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years. After all, the spirit, or I can also call it the energy world, does not really care about human time. If you want to understand yourself and the world around you, you need to go through life events that stir your emotions deeply. These experiences will make you question things and start asking yourself, why am I feeling this? And that's when you'll begin to unlock the door to your own intelligence or the wisdom of the universe. Emotion is one of the most powerful beacons for spiritual growth in the human experience. Let me break it down for you. When you're dealing with negative emotions, take a moment to calm yourself, then start asking why you feel that way. You'll likely discover that either it's a defense mechanism triggered from childhood, or it's not even your own emotion, but something shaped by the social environment you're in, or used to be in, etc. Remember, asking yourself why is the key to this process. While you can certainly question and analyze the behavior of others involved, the most important why questions should always focus on yourself.
Wow. Actually, asking myself whys was the starting point of my spiritual journey too. Of course, there were other catalysts and teachings that came to me around the same time, but yes, I do totally agree with this.
Yep. Oops, I finished my coffee.
Oh, okay, no problem. Let's grab another one if you are fine with that.
Sure, let's go.